Hello students, welcome to English class. This is Ashuka Kaur and we're going to read today's chapter Should Wizard Hit Mommy by John Updike from your 12th class textbook Vistas. Before I go ahead and explain you this chapter line by line, let's talk about the theme of this chapter and its main characters. So the theme of this chapter, the story raises the moral issue if the parent should always decide what the children should do or let the children do what they like to do. Children dream and live in their own magical world. They are devoid of despises hatred, ugliness, and petty differences as they don't understand the practicality of life. But children, they are very pure at heart. Here, the story raises a moral question. Should Wizard hit mommy? So here in this story, a child thinks that yes, Wizard should hit mommy, while her father protests her by saying that Wizard should not hit mommy because mothers are always right. And also we'll talk about the main characters of the story. So the first character is Jack. Jack is the protagonist of the story. Protagonist is the hero of the story. He is a married man. His wife Claire is pregnant and they have a 4-year-old daughter Jo and a 2-year-old son Bobby. The second character we'll talk about Jo. She is Jack and Claire's 4-year-old daughter. She's a growing girl, and as she is growing, she has begun to contradict things. Okay, as she has grown older, so she started asking moral questions. The third character we'll talk about is Roger Skunk. Roger Skunk is the again protagonist of the story that father narrates to his daughter. Okay. Alright, so now let's get started and read this chapter line by line. Okay. Should Wizard hit mommy? John Updike. Wizard means magician. Alright. So here is a story about the worldview of a little child and the difficult moral question she raises during the story session with her father. So the story deals with a child's view of the world, the child's opinion of the world, and the difficult moral question she raises during the story session. Okay? Right. So in the evening and for Saturday naps, like today's, Jack told his daughter Jo a story out of his head. This custom began when she was 2, was itself now nearly 2 years old, and his head felt empty. Okay. So every day, father tells story to his daughter, alright? A story out of his head. So what do you understand by out of his head? Father invents his own stories, okay? So every day father tells a story to his daughter, and this custom means this practice of telling story every day. Okay, you can say it right also, RITE, right? Custom, right, story session, whatever you call it, began when she was 2 years old. So father started telling her story when she was 2 years old, and this custom was itself now nearly 2 years old. Means father has been telling her a story for last 2 years. So now the age of the little girl is 4 years old. So now father has told her so many stories, so now he feels that his head is empty. Each new story was a slight variation of a basic tale. A small creature, usually named Roger, Roger Fish, Roger Squirrel, Roger Chipmunk, had some problem and went with it to the wise old owl. The owl told him to go to the wizard, and the wizard performed a magic spell that solved the problem, demanding in payment a number of pennies greater than the number the Roger creature had, but in the same breath directing the animal to a place where the extra pennies could be found. So let me explain you this paragraph first of all. Okay, so now these stories, the father tell these stories generally, okay, were almost the same except for some slight variation. Okay, all the stories are the same, okay, but just a little variation is there in the story. What little variation? Always there is different animal, okay, and their problem is different. Rest, the story remains the same. And it started with a creature usually named Roger. Okay? Sometimes Roger Fish, Roger Squirrel, Gilary, Roger Chipmunk. Chipmunk is also a ground squirrel. Okay? They always had some problem and went with it to the wise owl. And then owl suggested them to go to the wizard. Then wizard performed a magic spell. He did a magic that sought out their problem. Okay, but after solving their problem, in exchange, wizard generally ask for few pennies. Pennies is money. Wizard asked for money, and that money generally is more than the creature had, and in the same breath would direct the creator to go to the place where the extra pennies could be found. Okay, so he suggested a place where the creature can find extra money, and then creature got those money and returned it to the wizard, because he has to pay wizard the whole amount. Okay, because he has sorted out his problem. So now after paying him the whole amount, the Roger was so happy. He played many games with other creatures and went home to his mother just in time. He returned home just in time. Why? Because he heard the train whistle that brought his daddy home from Boston. So his father works in Boston, so he returns home from Boston, and Roger skunk, I'm sorry, the Roger creature knows that this is the time his daddy would come from Boston. Okay, so Father Jack, yes, he described their supper. Supper is dinner, and the story was over. Okay, working his way through this game was especially fatiguing on Saturday because Joe never fell asleep in naps anymore, and knowing this made the ride seem futile. Okay, now the story is over, right? And Joe is so happy with the ending of the story. She is so satisfied because the problem of the Roger creature has been sorted out. So she is so happy because the story had the happy ending. Okay, working his way through this scheme. Through this scheme is story session. Father tells his daughter story every day, and the purpose of the story is just to make her sleep. Okay, but working his way through this game was especially fatiguing on Saturday. Father felt very tired on Saturday. Why? Because on Saturday, when father tells her story just to make her sleep, she does not feel sleepy now. Why? Because she has now grown older, and knowing this made the rite seem futile. Rite is telling the story. The practice of telling story every day seemed futile. Futile is waste. So when father feels that my daughter is not at all sleeping, so he thinks that my telling a story to her is actually going waste. Okay, so it is no use of telling her a story because she is not feeling sleepy. Okay, and this happens generally on Saturday. Okay, the little girl, not so little anymore, as she has grown older, so it says not so little anymore, the bumps her feet. She raised her feet, made under the covers were halfway down the bed. She is under the cover, under the bed sheet, and her feet are reaching halfway down the bed. Okay, because she has grown older now. Their big double bed that they let her be in for naps and when she was sick. Okay, parents use big double bed generally when their daughter is sick or she is asleep, then they put her in a big double bed. Okay, so now the girl had at last arranged herself. She arranged her body so that she can fit in the big double bed, and from the way her fat face deep in the pillow, she has put her face on in the pillow, and her face is shining, shown is shining in the sunlight. sifting through the drawn shades. Okay, the light was coming through the drawn shades is closed curtains. Okay, so the light was coming through the closed curtains and her face was in the pillow, which was shining just because of the sunlight. It did not seem fantastic that some magic would occur. Father knows that there is no any magic is going to happen. Why? Because she would take her nap like an infant of 2. What magic father is talking about here? That today I would tell my daughter a story and she would sleep just like an infant of 2. We generally see that infant babies, they sleep very easily and quickly. Okay, and father know that I know my daughter is not about to sleep very easily, so there is no any magic would occur. Her father Bobby was too and already asleep. Bobby is already sleeping with his bottle. Bobby is Joe's brother. Jack asked, who shall the story be about? Okay, जल्दी बताओ किसके बारे में स्टोरी सुननी है आज तुमने. She suddenly says, Roger. Joe squeezed her eyes shut. She closed her eyes and smiled to be thinking she was thinking. Okay, so whatever she is thinking, that brings smile on her face. Her eyes open, her mother's blue. What does it mean? The daughter's eyes are blue in color. Why? Just like her mother's blue, as her mother's eyes are also blue. Okay, so she opened her blue's eyes. Skunk, she said firmly. So she said firmly, skunk. So daughter says, Father, today I would like to listen to a story about a Roger skunk. Okay, student, skunk is a kind of animal which gives a very bad smell, right? A new animal. They must talk about skunks at nursery school. So father thought she must have read about this animal at her school. So having a fresh hero momentarily moved Jack to creative enthusiasm. Okay, when father listened about this new animal skunk, okay, so he got so enthusiastic that he got an idea of telling a new kind of a story today. All right, he said, once upon a time. So he started his story. Once upon a time, in the deep dark woods is jungle, in a deep dark jungle there was a tiny little creature by the name of Roger skunk. Okay, and he smelled very bad. So एक creature रहता था जंगल में जिसमें से बहुत ज़्यादा गंदी स्मेल आती थी. Okay, so Joe said yes. He smelled so bad that none of the other little woodland creatures would play with him. He smelled so bad that he has no friend. Nobody likes to play with him. Nobody likes his company. Okay, Joe looked at him solemnly. So Joe, daughter, is looking at her father solemnly, is very sincerely, very seriously. She had not foreseen this. She had not imagined this, that father is going to tell me this kind of a story today. So whenever he would go out to play, Jack continued with zest. Whenever he would go out to play, okay, तो जब कभी भी वो बाहर जाता था खेलने के लिए, Jack is continuing the story with zest is enthusiasm, remembering certain humiliations. Humiliations is insult. So he's remembering these certain insults of his own childhood. I mean, the way he is telling a story to his daughter, it seems as if he is telling his own childhood story. He must have suffered some humiliation, some insult in his childhood. Okay, all of the other tiny animals would cry, oh, here comes a Roger stinky skunk. आ गया गंदा बदबूदार Roger stinky skunk. And they would run away, and Roger skunk would stand there all alone. Roger skunk is standing there all alone, and two little round tears would fall from his eyes. And the two little round tears, he started crying. The tears are rolling down his cheeks, and the corners of Joe's mouth droop down. The meaning of droop down is bend down. Okay, so the corners of Joe's mouth droop down, and her lower lip bent forward as he traced with a forefinger along the side of her nose the course